Stand up, take a good look in the mirror. Tell me who do you see? Keep your head up, reflect on who you are. Yeah, that's you, bold as can be. Every feature on your face, your ears, your eyes, your nose, your teeth are as perfect as can be. So sing, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique. And there's no one else in the whole wide world exactly like me. Speak a little bit louder. The world is waiting on your voice. Be true to what you have to say. You know you've got the power, but only you can make the choice to do it your own way. The world's an oyster, you're the pearl. At who you really are, unfurl. Just be exactly who you are. Be proud and say, I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique. And there's no one else in the whole wide world exactly like me. I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique. And there's no one else in the whole wide world exactly like me. I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm loved, I'm smart, and I'm unique.
Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of Moments with Miss McGrew. Well, it's Tuesday, so we're going to jump right into it and check out our mail. Thank you so much for your thoughtful messages that you've been sending. I appreciate all of the thought and conscientiousness that's been going into your letters. You've really been challenging me to continue to think and to reflect on my own experiences, and I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's letter. Today's letter says, Dear Miss McGrew, have you ever cried when animals die? Love, a third grader. Wow, third grader. Well, as many of you know, I love animals. I think that one of the best things about being a human is that we are able to be responsible and be caretakers for the planet and for animals. I love how we get the ability to connect with animals through pets, through seeing them in conservation facilities. I love how we get to watch beautiful shows about veterinarians and how they care for animals. And even when I watch one of those shows, those veterinarian shows, absolutely, I do feel sad. Sometimes I even cry when I see an animal die. I know that it's part of the natural life cycle. I know that it's something that happens to all living things, but it still makes me sad. As you know, I have 2 dogs of my own that I love and care for very deeply. One of my dogs is getting a little older. He is 12 and a half years old. And so sometimes I worry about that. I think back to my kitty cat, Miss Kitty, who passed away my goodness, almost 5 years ago, and how sad I felt then. And sometimes I worry about how I'm going to feel when that happens with either of the dogs that I have now. But you know what? It doesn't stop me from loving them. It doesn't stop me from caring for them. I think it's important to recognize that grief is natural. It's unavoidable. Grief is just a sign that we loved someone or something deeply, and that that's okay. That grief shouldn't paralyze us. It shouldn't stop us. It shouldn't make us fearful from loving and caring for others, whether that be a person or an animal. Because we have the memories to hold on to. We have every moment that we spent with that person that we love, that animal that we love. So when I think about the day will come when my darling Hitchy Poo, who I love dearly, will cease to breathe. He's a living thing, and one day he won't be alive anymore. And I will be sad, and I will grieve for him, and I will cry. But until then, I will love him every day that I have him. I will hug him, I will play with him, I will cherish those moments. So rather than letting grief or the fear of grief become something that stops me from loving, I choose to let it be a catalyst for me to treasure, to see the preciousness in every day, to take time to tell the people that I love them, the animals that I love them, to recognize that animals' time here on earth is shorter than ours as a human, and that it makes it even more important that we care for animals any way that we can. Being a responsible person, being a loving person, extends more to the entire community than just to our family, our own little niche. I think it's really important to take a risk and to love other people, to love animals, to be a caretaker, to be responsible with our environment and preserve it for those who come after us. So, third grader, your question is so big and so complicated, but I would just say this: do not let the fear of loss keep you from trying something, keep you from loving something, keep you from loving someone. Don't let the fear of failure keep you from pursuing your interests, like last week's question about pursuing your dreams. Third grader, that is such a deep and thoughtful question. I really appreciate you taking the time to ask. If you are experiencing grief, if you're experiencing that feeling we've talked about in the past where you love someone or something deeply and they're not there anymore, I encourage you to reach out, talk to those around you, but don't be afraid to love because of it. Remember that it is a natural part of life and just a sign that you've loved deeply. It's okay to feel. Not all of our feelings have to be warm and fuzzy. Sometimes we feel sad, and that is okay. That is natural and normal and part of being human. I hope today that you feel the love that surrounds you. I appreciate your thoughtful questions. I'm so glad that we have this safe place where we can come together and we can ask those difficult, challenging questions, and we can be honest with one another. This is a safe space to feel. All of your feelings are valid, important, and part of you. I'm glad that you were here today. I appreciate you. I care for you, and I will continue to champion you, to connect with you, to be here for you. Until next time, this has been Moments with Miss McGrew.